Alright, this is 8 Pompano 310, and here is July 4th's Microsoft's Mah-Jong, or Mah-Jong, depends on how you say it. Ooh, these are, whew. Okay, expert golden tiles. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that one. We'll start off with the easy ones. Lightning tiles and score attack. I'm not real fond of either of those. Games. The one that I least like is lightning tiles. So we'll start off with this. And you have to watch the advertisement, which is very, very frustrating, I know. And I have a very slow connection, so it sort of stutters. There we go. Sometimes by changing the size of it, resizing it, will stop the stutter and make it start up again. Sometimes just moving your mouse is enough. Find and match 3 lightning tile pairs before they reach 0. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Oh, wonderful. 17, 41, and 44. So usually the ones that are higher numbers are buried underneath other tiles. Well, let's take a look here. But see, there's 3. These are in the 40s. This is in the very low numbers. So okay, here's our first one. Now the others are buried underneath these. So how do we get to them? Well, let's unbury these first. Now what we're looking for here there we go. Okay, now we can do that one. Let's see. Got 2. There's not really anything showing. There's a 5, so we can get that 5. Aha, there we go. See, like I said, these are rather easy. Okay. Next one is score attack. 2,800 points and 345 or less. Come on. There's it's very hard not to get this in less than, ow, ooh, ow, yeah, that feels good. In less than 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Come on now. Basically, you want to get to these ones that are down here on the bottom, because they are the biggest scores. You can get these and clear these off, but it's not going to get you all that much. So you need to get down to these bottom ones. Well, how do you do that? Well, you've got this 5 of bamboo here. I'm guessing that's bamboo. And there's one right here. Underneath it is a W, but there's no W showing, is there? There's also this, I call it a sword in a rock. But that's not showing either. Well, there's one there, but you know, you're not gonna get it right off. What you need to do is find either a W, which is not really showing anywhere that I see. So it's not very likely that you're going to be able to get this middle part all that quickly. Now, these 2 9s here you can get, and the 2 might come up from underneath something. This is most likely one, and this 4 will come up here. But you know, that's only 3 matches. You're not going to win the puzzle with just those 3 matches. So you're going to have to clear off probably these and these. Well, there's a match right there. This 4 right here match up, or here. 6 match up over here, and the 3 over here. The 1 will match up over here, 4 over here. In, there's an in right here. You're gonna, and it will come off whenever you match up with this right here. So you really want to, oh, and this one of the bird can go right here. So you really want to start off with this one, move to this one, and grab this 5, and whenever you do that, you probably get about, I'd say about a quarter of the points that you need. And then we'll go from there. Okay, you ready? Here we go. See, we can go with several 6s there. There's that in. Now I did that so that we could grab that in, and heck, we haven't even scratched. See, we haven't even scratched that. So let's grab these, and you can see that it's barely even moved. So let's continue on. We're going to have to continue on. Ooh, pardon me. And grab all of these. You've got an in showing finally, but that's not really helpful. The 1, not really showing anything. The 5, we can grab down here. And see how that moved a lot with that. Well, hey, there's that end. There's a 6. And you see how we took off that top levels and nothing, they barely moved. Barely moved. But you see, get these and, oh, that was 300 and something points right there. And again with the 3s, see how we had a whole bunch of the tiles off of the top, barely moved anything. But now that you're getting down to the bottom ones, well, they're starting to move. That point thing is starting to move. Okay, I need to hurry here because this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Now the big problem here is running out of matches, and that should do it right there. Okay, so here we go for the golden tops. Now, if you're not familiar with how the golden tops work, it's really easy. There are a number of tiles there. Well, like I said, there's a couple of them. You can see them. They're really, really cool. So they look like little slats of gold. Now, I know it says expert. Don't be intimidated by that. It's difficult. I'll grant you that, but it's not impossible. Now, with the experts ones, you will probably not be able to get all of the tiles off. You'll be able to get the majority of them. Find and match 5 pairs of golden tiles. And what they usually do yeah, almost all the golden tiles are down here on the bottom. There's one right there, there's one right there, there's one right there, there's one right there, and there. All of them are on the bottom level. So, in order to get those, you have to get the ones off of the top. Right, right. That makes perfect sense. So, here's the problem. You've only got a certain amount of moves, and then you start, it starts getting more difficult. Also, you need to figure out where those gold tiles are and work off of that. Okay, so you've got a W here and a W here, and then there's a W, and, well, it's hard to see what that is. It probably isn't a 7, so we can't use that. It doesn't look like a 3. It's probably not a 6. It may be a 4. It looks like it may be a 4. So you can be able to get it off with this W, and, well, hey, there's another W underneath it, but there's a W there and W there, but getting to those is a lot of effort. don't misunderstand me. There's no way that you're going to be able to get these done in just a few moves, okay? What's probably going to happen is that you're probably going to have to take off almost all of the tiles on here before you can get to that last golden pair. Okay, so let's start off here. Let's start off with, and that is a 4. Okay. Now, is there another W showing? No, there is not. So, we're going to have to... Well, see, now that little burst of shower there, of light there, that shows that you have just unearthed or uncovered a golden tile. You're not going to see it very often. There's a W right there. See that one right there? That's where it was. Okay. So now I'm going to shut up, and we're going to see if we can't get some of this off. I'm probably going to have to replay this several times because it's going to take that long to figure out where each and every golden tile is. And, you know, I don't, you know, it's very hard to figure it all out on the first try, so I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to do some matching. The only thing I can say is that you need to unearth as many tiles as you can, almost from the bat, right off the bat, because that will help you uncover these. So again, I'm finally going to shut up, and we'll get around to this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all the gold ones have been uncovered. So now the problem is finding matches for what you have left. And what you're really building towards is clearing all of these tiles off of all these others, because I guarantee you that you're going to need almost every one of these. Now here's the problem. This 9 here is not going anywhere. There's nothing right now that's showing that will help us with that. This mess of, I don't know what to call this. This symbol here is not showing anywhere. So it's probably one of these tiles down here, or maybe under here. The what's the word I'm saying? The result is that you're not going to be able to find anything real quick. Now see, there's an in, which I think is the bottom of that. Now, what you may have to do, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I don't really see a 9 anywhere. So there may be one under here. There may be one under here. It's really hard to tell sometimes how tall those stacks are. And I'm pretty sure that this is 2 stacks, or 2 levels, I guess I should say. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 3 pairs that we can do right away. The problem is that it's not really going to do us all that much good. But since you've got 2 here in a row, you want to get rid of those. So let's do that one, and do this one, and do this one. Okay, so this has cleared off a little bit for us. And there's another one. There's the 9 that we need. So is there a 5? Yes, there is. Let's clear this off. There's a 9 over here. And see how I've still got this golden one. I'm not going to use that until I finish this, because it's a good way to keep a placeholder, I guess you could call it. Unless one of these is underneath here. We're not going to be able to get every single... Oh, well, there it is. So let's take a look here. Yep, there's that. Okay, now we've uncovered all of these. You can do one. Let's do this. So we just have one combo left to go. Hey, what do you know? I think. Oh, nope, not going to be able to do it, see? But we will clear off all of the others because it gives a little bit higher score. Well, I was wrong. I didn't think... Didn't think I'd be able to get almost all of them off. I thought we'd get the large majority of them off, but not all of them. Okay, so there we go. Expert. And I thought it'd take a couple of tries to get the expert one, but there we go. Alrighty, well, thank you very much. Have a good day, and This is 8 Pompano 310, signing off. Signing off. That sounds pretentious, doesn't it? Okay, bye.